Hello everyone, JRD96 here with a brand new reaction. As you can tell by the title, it's another Markiplier video, it's another Iron Lung video. Now, we've seen him play it initially in May 2022, and then we just saw him play the lore updated version of it. So fast forward to now, Markiplier at this point has made the Iron Lung movie. It's probably going to be coming out at some point, don't know when. It's probably the final touches, sound mixing, etc. is probably going on right now. And there's a cheat update for the game. So I wonder what this cheat update is about. So I might as well just get right into it and see what weird cheats are in this game. So without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we?
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Iron Lung. I was saving this. There was an update to the game. A long time ago. I think it was pretty soon after we were done filming the movie, the main filming of the movie. There were many other pickup shots that we did. I'll get into that later. But I was saving this because I wanted to play the cheat code update, the cheats update, the cheating update. I wanted to play it after I was officially done with the movie, which I am. I mean, okay, so obviously the movie is not out, but the main sprint of what I was doing is now done. This has been the longest run of pure work that I've ever done in my entire life. This has been the most arduous thing that I've ever taken on. It has required the most of me.
Can't imagine how
and
hard
it has
it had to
required
be.
the most of my concentration for the longest period of time than
So
anything
those
I've
stars,
ever done. And it's not like I was working every single day
ADHD medication
on
had to
this,
come
but
into
I was
play.
working a lot of every single day on this.
Editing
I was
a
working
lot.
most every day of this. Almost every day, barring some breaks, I was spending on...
Kind of like the,
Imagine I could speak well. I think I'm so out of practice from regularly doing videos that I haven't had the ability to speak in a long time, which is very strange.
sounds about right.
There's a lot that I could talk about that I can't cram into this video, so I plan to drip feed it over a long period of time. But one of the things that I want to do is I want to revisit this because it has legitimately been a while since I've played it. It has been so long since I just played this game that has somehow taken my entire life and shifted it in a good direction, but the shift was violent. It was a violent shove. I got slammed into a submarine, welded in, with dangled promises of freedom in front of my face. Oh, please! Oh, no! And then...
The editing there was top notch. Then you
It's,
got blood in your eye and shit
It's crazy.
while
Like,
shaving your face.
Crazy to think.
The teaser.
Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by. I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that. Approaching maximum depth. The hole's feeling it, but it's still holding strong. Closing porthole shielding. We're starting to lose rate of signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so thing and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
There you go.
Man, I have thought about this game, the movie, and the universe, inside and out, so many times, so many ways, that just hearing it in its original form is so weirdly nostalgic. And it's only been...
Well,
I
he's
guess it's
seen
been
it
2
probably
years
at this
now, which is a
point
long
while
time.
making it,
But not
so
that long.
duh.
But long time. Just, man.
This is not an expedition.
Oh,
It is an execution.
man. This fucking...
Fucking.
I mean that in the best way. I hope you understand that there's just so much life that I have lived.
What the fuck?
Oh. My
Goodness.
You don't understand. You don't understand. How could you understand? It's not something that I can just get out in a single video. There's just so much. There's so much that I want to Yeah.
reveal.
Anyway,
There's
so
a part of you
there's
that just doesn't
cheat
want.
codes. The first one is
Noir mode.
and then you just
Here I am again.
Oh man.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Oh.
Oh, that is genuinely funny.
Beauty. You beauty. Ah man, what a strange thing to be back here, looking at this. This means nothing to you, but I've gone on a journey. I've gone on a hell of a journey over the past
Year and a half.
and it's been all for the better.
For the best.
I've said it a few times, but I have learned so much. I've learned so
About filmmaking.
unbelievably much.
All cheats
When
cleared.
it comes down to this game and turning it into a movie. And I've made projects before. That's the thing. I've made them before. And there's so many skills that did apply, but the other things that went into this, the psychological difference of making one of those and making a movie, to me going into it was no different. And even coming out of it, it's not different. But to everyone else involved, incredibly different. And I don't know why. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do this cheat code here.
Now you can see.
Oh, can I? I can't. Oh, I can.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. What?
Oh, that is
so
so much
weird.
easier.
That's so weird.
That's so eerie, too.
Oh, that's so weird.
Well, I did hear that, I guess,
That's not
the
right.
environment is fully rendered.
That's not right. Oh, bizarre.
The fact that the entirety of the
I
game,
wish it was-
of the area that you're in is fully rendered inside the game is pretty obvious.
When I say that the main part of the movie making process is done, what that amounts to is pretty much all of the post-production I did with me and my team, barring some very large VFX things. A lot of it was down to us, and there's still plenty to do, thankfully.
Of course.
Plenty that we don't have to do, but there's logistical concerns, and there's like
Potential-
coordination with other people concerns. There was a lot of wrenches thrown into the process that I was not expecting. The actual movie making itself, that actually was not that. Well, it was much more complicated than anything I've done, and to a higher level than anything I've done. But I expected that.
I can't
What
imagine what the
didn't
project
expect
timeline looks like.
was all the other little things.
I don't know if
that
you
added
did it
up
on Premiere
along the
or
way
some
that
other
made it
editing software.
Much more difficult.
Final Cut,
process
probably.
than I ever could have hoped for. There was a huge strike in the middle of it.
Oh yeah,
That was a big deal.
the
That's
actors
real
and
big.
writers
But
strike
also,
about
there's a bunch of
AI,
stories
but
that
yet
I
they still do
probably
it.
can't talk about and don't want to talk about because I don't want anyone seeming like I'm painting them in a bad light. That's the last thing I want to do when coming out of this. But it can't be denied that there were a lot of problems because of people. There's people problems.
Well,
when it comes to
Hollywood
making
is
movies.
in
because
a
you
lot
can't,
of
well, you
trouble
can't, but you can
anyways.
very rarely make something
They're too
of this
busy
scale
trying to
on your
put
own. I'm not saying it's
messages
impossible,
and
but even I
subliminal
would
woke messages into their fucking movies
I'd be
and
remiss
shows.
to say that it's likely to happen. So when you're making something of the scale, like turning this into a movie, even though it's a contained idea, there's a lot
It kind of
more
makes the
moving
game a
parts
little
than
bit
you could
easier
ever
when
hope.
you're.
There just are.
I love the
When you
fact
have
that
all those
even
moving
with the
parts,
cheat, without that
then what
cheat,
you
it's
end up
still
with is,
very.
you know,
You gotta
a lot of
really
people with
just
their own lives, their own
go
schedules,
based
their own
on
egos,
that indicator.
their own problems, and all of them have sometimes interpersonal problems working with each other. When you're making a movie, it's a lot of people management. It's like you gotta have good people skills. And I'm an introvert. Look, I can talk publicly, and I can speak somewhat competently, and I feel like it's a drip. I feel like I have the general ability to know what I want and be able to communicate with what I want.
I'm introverted too, so
But
trust
that doesn't
me.
necessarily mean that it's going to be perfect all the time because, again, yeah, you're dealing with people. People. I hope you understand that that's what I say to blanket sweep a large portion of why this was such a difficult process and why I had to take up so much on my own with Lixie and Marcus Rachel and new addition to the team. Everybody thank Molly. Not
Oh,
Molly
good
you
God.
know, but Deadly Melodic on Instagram. Huge help with like so much. Like cannot thank enough because when it comes down to it, you know, communication, when you're dealing with people, communication is everything.
Communication is key.
It just is. It's everything.
Don't ghost them.
Okay, so there's another cheat code here called Rave. I'm just...
Just the colors change.
Wow.
That's funny. Cool.
These are great cheat codes.
Oh, wow. I've never been to one of these clubs before.
That damn mood is on a screen shit. Whoa. That's funny shit.
Alright, so there's another one here.
Speaker activated.
That adds.
Oh god.
Oh man. So it's,
What is that
it's one of those
supposed to
things
do?
where you play this game so much and you think about it and you hear a voice on the radio. So, you know, when you go into the movie making process, you go like, oh yeah, of course, there was a speaker in the game, right? You entirely forget like the smallest details, because like obviously, because you saw in the very first teaser trailer that was released over a year ago now, you saw the interior of the set and what we did with it and how we did it. If you haven't seen it, actually, I could probably just pull it up. So you got the
that, I love that. I loved how he transitioned from the video game version to the live action version of the
some people might have even missed it.
of
But
the
up
ship.
here is a speaker, because I was like, they're talking on the radio. There was a speaker. There was a speaker in it, right? There was a speaker in the game, right? I really thought from the very get-go that the game had a speaker in it. And it turns out it did.
There wasn't.
It didn't. I was like, wow, man, that's kind of crazy. Mostly the recreation of it is pretty faithful.
It
but that
looks
one is-
very faithful to the original,
it's like where
so
you're like,
there's probably
I
some
never
tweaks, but
suspected that
it
that
does
was that way.
look
Anyway,
almost similar to what it looked
another
like in the
cheat code.
game.
So,
Vest, life vest activated.
which turns on.
Turns
Oh,
on
man.
what? Like a flashlight?
That's great. Oh, now you can see it. Okay, yeah, there it is.
The speaker.
That's good. That's good. All right, so these are most of the cheat codes. There actually aren't that many cheat codes, but there's one cheat code that I'm saving here at the end.
Oh
that I
god.
think you guys are really gonna like.
Markiplier mode. Oh my god.
What is that?
What the fuck?
What is that one? Ooh.
What is that picture? What the fuck is that picture? Of course, there's an E-meme thing right there.
Oh god, I should be.
Oh Jesus. Chica!
Jesus. Oh man.
The E-meme.
Yeah, Chica was
Of
on
course.
set alongside Henry. And really, the emotional support bedrock of the entire experience was just the pups being able to be there. I was actually in for the past 6 months. I've been bouncing. That's crazy. I don't like that, actually. I don't like that. For the past 6 months ish, I've been bouncing back and forth between Austin to work on this movie and Dallas. And then for the past 4 months, we've been in Austin, just sprinting in an Airbnb with all the editors working together on finishing up the movie for various reasons. Again, that we had to start taking a lot of stuff on ourselves.
A lot
to
of
do.
tweaking.
And even then it was questionable whether it would be enough. And I loved it. I hated it when it was happening because of how much work it was there. But that's what I've always talked about, like when I'm in these sprints, when I'm working on these things, when I'm doing these kinds of bigger projects. This one being the biggest one, is because it's so much work, but it's so nice to have the pressure that you have to do something, and it forces you to transform. Basically, it forces you to learn, to push yourself more than anything you'd ever done before, because how could you not do it? You know what I mean? You have
Just
this
the fact
pressure
that I can't
cooker
take this
of
fucking submarine
the project,
seriously.
the timing,
With
kind
the
of
Markiplier
desperate need to
faces all
finish
over the
it, and also
place.
time is money, and so when it comes down to making projects like these,
I wonder if the cheats are in
longer
the
it goes, the
game
more
in Iron
expensive
Lung
it gets, and so
on
the
Switch.
only way to save money is to do more yourself, and it has to get done. It just has to get done, and you have to learn everything to do it. I love opportunities like that. I'm gonna keep
There's
going.
a blood
I love
whale down
opportunities
there.
like that because it just is such a rare thing to do. It's so rare to have that pressure. It's so rare to have the opportunity to push yourself like that. It just is. and this was the most arduous one. And the reason that I put so much pressure on this one, and the reason why I tried so hard on this one more than any other is, well, I mean, honestly, I would try just as hard, given. Sorry, I'm just noticing my faces every once in a while. I would try so hard because I do that for everything that I'm doing, because I want it to be good and I want to be able to do it. I often, will say things that I don't know necessarily if I can do them in the moment that I'm saying them, but I believe in my ability to push myself to learn the things that I need to know to be able to do those things. And this was the biggest check that I wrote that I could not cash at the moment, but I knew that if I tried hard enough and if I learned enough, I would be able to do it. That's what I knew. I absolutely knew that I could push myself to do this project. I just didn't even know from the very get-go what I needed to know. Circumstances be as they may, in an ideal world, I wouldn't have had to learn as much as I did to get to where I was, but I knew that it would be transformative for me. Personally.
Of course it would.
I knew that I would be able to do anything. If I pushed myself enough to make this one happen, I could do anything. I could do absolutely anything. And even in me saying that is still this scenario where I'm like, I don't even know the problems that are going to come up. Wow, I didn't know that there was obstacles that I would be driving through. I don't even know the problems that are going to come up in the next one. But, that being said, I really, really am proud of
what it ended up being.
I really am. I cannot wait for you to see this one.
I can't wait
obviously,
to see it
like
either.
It's not out yet. There's still work to be done. There's still more things to be done. But I am officially moving out of movie mode. I am officially taking myself from movie mode for the better part of a year and a half now and putting myself back in YouTube mode. Because
for now,
holy shit, I miss it. I know I've been making content and I've been updating and I've been doing stuff, but this is the most that I've gone without making regular videos in so long. You think I would know perfectly how to do this? We built a physical version.
Hell, you made the movie, so you should know this by now.
I didn't build it, but you'd think that I would know exactly how it works. And I do, but it's still just very strange. Like, what an arduous way to build anything at all. What a horrendous way to have navigation. Yeah, David, the developer, really, really, really understood how the worst possible way to make controls would be. Because holy crap, yes it is. Ooh, that's nice. That's beautifully framed. I like that a lot.
Take a picture.
Wow. Look at it's
wow.
So weird also to basically be the oh man, so much of my life.
Oh man.
So much of my life, like a legitimate large percentage of my life dedicated to this project.
To this movie.
I just can't wait for you to see it. There's a lot more
just
conversations,
array
a lot
fucking
more
colors like going on right now. It's so
that need to
funny.
occur before it goes out to you guys, but it is going to theaters. I don't know where yet. I don't know how far. These conversations are unfamiliar to me, but thankfully I do have some people that are guiding me through it and some people that are very excited to get it out there, which is good. When? Hopefully soon. I really hope it's soon because now that it's past that stage where I'm doing my sprint, now I'm eager to just get it out there. But that's not the way it works, unfortunately. Like it's not the same as just putting it up on my YouTube channel. Theaters are a very complicated process.
Yes.
And negotiating.
I can't imagine how that is.
More people. Because
you got to get distribution, etc.
Out,
rights.
There's not just one button you press and it goes out to everybody. No.
It's not like easy as YouTube. It's a lot more complex when you have to negotiate with studios and movie theaters, AMC, and United Artists, etc.
I'm not looking forward to that part of things. I'm actually not at all, because that's the part of things I don't like. And that's the part of things that why I'm so eager to get back into YouTube is because YouTube.
I am very eager to see it in theaters myself. Hopefully, if he brings it to New York, to Long Island, even.
That's the beautiful thing about
even do a premiere in New York or Long Island, and he comes there. That would be great.
The internet in general, TikTok, or wherever you make content, there's a freedom to it. There is this expression that you get to have. You get to put things out there. But the problem with YouTube, and why I always crave doing more, is YouTube is very easy to get comfortable in. You don't find yourself challenged in ways that really challenge you creatively all the time. There is the pressure. There's the pressure that
Yes.
some people put on themselves of like, oh, I want to be successful on YouTube. I want to have a certain number
Absolutely.
of subscribers. I want to reach a certain number of people.
I can only
and those
imagine
are things that
that.
you can challenge yourself with. But
I felt the same
my
way a
biggest
few
problem
times
way
in my
long ago,
life.
and I talked about this over the years, is that I accomplished the goals that I wanted to accomplish way back when. Way back when.
Like,
At this
he's
point,
already
not
made it.
really
He's
in the
already
grand scheme
made
of
it,
things,
so
but at
he
this point in
knows
my
what it's
life,
like
I accomplished
to be
what
a
I wanted
success.
to accomplish on YouTube, which is to be successful on YouTube.
He's already
whatever metric that
succeeded
was.
in a
And
career.
then I realized that sitting at the top of that mountain, I felt very unfulfilled because I didn't feel like I was chasing anything else.
Now
I didn't
it's
feel I
like
was
you reach the
improving.
point like,
And that's
what
when I
else do I
started down the
do?
path of doing the
How do
bigger
I top
projects,
myself
like
even
Dave
more?
Markiplier and then
Oh, let me make a
Gilmore,
cool choose your own
Nice
adventure
Work,
series.
and all these different
Oh,
things.
let me make my own
all
live
those
action
things
movie
that
based on a
this
video
is
game I
now.
played years
And
ago.
So, yeah,
That's
this is
essentially
just-
what he just did.
I hope
He's
you
like trying to
understand
top
that
himself.
I look at this not as the end of the road, be all end all of projects that I want to make. No,
No.
it was one fucking huge mountain of a stepping stone. And everyone's so mad at me. Everyone always gets so mad at me when I say this, but it's like, I can't fucking wait to do it all over again. I can't fucking wait to do it all over again.
To go through that grueling process for a long ass time.
I have to, this one isn't even out yet. But also, I really can't wait to bring some of the things that I've learned into YouTube in general.
Oh,
Like, just the
man.
normal content that
Even with
I
skits
have
and even
so
smaller
many
projects, I
fucking
can
things
imagine how the
So
the
anyway,
techniques he had to learn
long
from movie
rambling
making.
thing over. Hope you enjoyed the cheats update of this. I'm gonna go crash into a mountain. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. You can check out the original Iron Lung playthrough down in the description or the Iron Lung trailers. Thank you so much everybody for sticking with me. Regular content coming back starting from this video here.
From this
and then
moment
never
on.
Stopping.
That's stopping. It will stop because there will be something that will come up, and then Mark will have to stop for a
And
while
then
and
never
he'll
stopping
disappear.
until I drop. So that'd be nice. I'm just gonna keep sprinting until I roll headfirst into the grave.
And
making
there's the
content
trailer,
for as
the
long as I
official
can.
trailer for
Thank you.
Iron Lung, the movie.
And as always, I will see you in the
Alrighty, so that is the cheat update. So there's a couple cheats. There's a noir, like visual. There's like these, the rave visual with all the lights changing colors. Now you can see, like you could just open up the window in front of you to see what's in front of you. That would be very helpful for people. There's like a life vest thing you can, I guess it's like some form like a flashlight or something. And then there's the Markiplier mode where there's like a bunch of pictures of Markiplier all over the place. Just weird pictures of Mark out of context, like even some of his thumbnail faces and shit. Even the famous meme is in there, of course. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some reference to that in that movie. But he pretty much wasn't really playing the game. He was mostly talking about the process of making the movie. And, the things he had to learn from that. And he talked about some of the issues he probably had to deal with when making it. And right now, he has said that he has finished his, stretch and his, heavy load of work that he had to do on the movie. And now it's like, it's in somebody else's hands and they're going to take care of it. Take care of the rest. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how it's like in movie making. Like, there's some person that has to edit it and put it all together. And then when they're done, they put it out. Like, they send it out to, composers, etc. And then some marketing, people that can put it in trailers and market the movie, etc. I wouldn't be surprised, like... He even said, I cannot wait to do this all over again, even though everybody will hate me for saying that. I cannot wait to do this all over again. So I wonder what would be his next project after this. Even though he did state, I'm going to be getting out of movie making mode and now into YouTube making mode. We heard this before from him, and then something will come up and then he'll have to disappear again. I know how grueling it can be to make big, videos like this. Like I've mentioned before in the past, like I've done some ego content with my characters, and it's very complex to kind of make them look great as possible. But the latest thing I've been working on has been these batches of cruise vlogs that I've been doing from my vacation back in May when I went to Alaska on the Norwegian Bliss. So I've been busy with making all these vlogs, and the fact that I was able to get vlog 1 done quick, and then even before I put out vlog 1, the video is still scheduled, I was somehow able to finish vlog 2 the day before it was supposed to be posted. I was just so amazed at that fact that I was able to get that done so quickly, and yet here I am now, and I've yet to finish vlog 3. I got the majority of it done, but I just need to get certain aspects done with it and then do color correction on it. But I will say this about vlog 3 when it comes out: it will only be for day 5. Day 5 only, because there's a lot of stuff in that day, like the whale and mammal cruise that I went on, and then the zip ride that I did. So there's a lot of stuff going on in that vlog. So vlog 4 will be 6 and so forth. Who knows, and maybe I'll squeeze it all in the vlog 4. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. But right now I'm going to focus on what I'm doing in vlog 3, and then once I'm done with vlog 3, then I can focus on vlog 4 and see what I can do there. So it's kind of not easy to do stuff like that, But I'm getting off sidetracked, but I kind of understand what it's like to go into that grind of trying to figure out how it will work and how certain videos will work, the presentation, etc. I could totally understand like that mindset that Mark was probably dealing with when making this. So obviously I cannot wait to see the movie that he's made for it. It's going to be pretty interesting. Kind of curious on how he's going to approach the movie based on the video game. But anyways, that's officially it on this reaction. I obviously cannot wait to see the movie whenever that comes out. Looks pretty funny with some of the cheat codes in there. I wonder if there's any more cheat codes in this. I'm not sure, but I wonder also if the cheats work on the Nintendo Switch port. I'm probably going to have to check out some of the videos based on explaining all the lore of the video game. I'm probably going to check out SAD, with 2 A's, the Glad, this video on the Iron Lung iceberg. So anyways, that's officially it on this reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you're excited for the movie. I'm pretty sure some people are. A lot of people are. Even me. But if you like what you saw here, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the Notification Squad. Be sure to check out my Instagram because I make cool ads of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, even myself. I used to act as a cosplays on there, so go check it out. And be sure to check out my Tumblr and my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRD on 6 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.